Hi everyone, Jill here. Welcome to my channel. Today we are not looking at just one new style in the Raquel Welch line. We're looking at two brand new styles in the Raquel Welch line. This is one of them and I cannot wait to share these with you guys. Are going to go ahead and we're going to start it out with the one that's on top here, which happens to be Heard It All, and it's in shaded Cappuccino. So let's take a look at this one. Now I know you guys all are probably on the same page here when you saw this style. It is just to me a very similar vibe as the Jon Renau's Ignite, which is one of my all-time favorite wigs ever. It definitely took me a while to warm up to that. Boy, when I did, it really became my grab and go. So this does give me those vibes. I have not put this on my head, so I'm not sure it's gonna continue to give me that vibe once I get it on. I can say there are differences in the caps. You know, this isn't a comparison video, but I could not help but get excited. It's like, is this Raquel Welch's sort of take on that very popular Jon Renau style? I don't know. I also wanna let you know that with a style like this, where that nape is very just in there, it's very short, and it definitely just sits right in the nape area quite tightly, and I don't mean the fit, but you know, the cut. I would not be able to get away with doing a ponytail back here, or even what I did here. Because you'll see that lump, and I would want a really clean, you know, look back there. So what I would do is I would make sure my hair is flat back there by either wearing a sort of wig sock or just making sure that I clip it flat. And then I would use wig tape, and I would put the tape directly on this extended nape, which is perfect for wig tape. And it's a 3/4 inch wig tape that's pre-cut, and I'm going to put the link to it down below in the description box, because that is how I wear Ignite or anything that I can't get away with a little lump back there, that normally with any other style that I would feel okay doing that with, you won't see it. But with a style like this, you definitely will. So, I would forego the wig grip altogether, because the wig grip wouldn't even have anything down here for me to sort of stick it under. And then, you know, well, anyway, so I wouldn't wear wig grip. I would do the wig tape, and I would do the It Stays all in the front perimeter with a style like this. So let's take a look at the cap here. Now it's machine wefted. This gives you a pretty good amount of stretch. The machine wefting does allow some circulation. We have a left side monofilament part here, so that's gonna give the illusion of a scalp, and it's gonna look very realistic. But you have to part it in there to get that to work for you. There is the littlest bit of permatease over here. Not crazy at all. It's not even like the Ignite in the Jon Renau line, which I'm gonna see how I like that, because I grew to love that permatease in Ignite. It was so fun. And while Ignite does not have any kind of monofilament part or anything, it really needed that permatease to lift the fibers up off the cap, so it didn't matter that there was no scalp-like appearance, because the style just didn't warrant it. It wasn't necessary. But it did have a beautiful lace front, as does this style. This has that beautiful temple-to-temple lace front. It has the extended nape, which is felt lined, very soft. It has the metal stays in here, so you do want to just sort of cup them in underneath that occipital bone there. Keeps the style nice and close in there. And we do have, again, the felt line ear tabs or temple tabs here. That is a beautiful, lovely, definitely not underrated feature for me, at least. It really cuts down on that sort of itching that can sometimes happen right in here. And I love that. This is in shaded Cappuccino. And get this on. All right. Now, there's that part. I'm glad it's doing this, you guys. This is out of the box. First impression, have not put this on my head. And this is gonna happen sometimes. You are going to get it on and very quickly start getting a little disheartened because it's not going to behave for you sometimes right when you get it on your head. And that's kind of what we're seeing here. We definitely have box hair. But even just warming up your hands and, you know, just kind of running it through and getting the fibers kind of lifted, it's gonna help kind of right away. I can see a lot of flyaways here already in this particular style. This is the fiber that just does not know what it wants to do. Okay, so right away, I want you to know that when I would wear styles like this that really show off this gorgeous sort of tapered in neckline in the nape, I always would shave my own nape, and I shave it up pretty high because I want a really clean look. I have not done that, and the day that I do decide to wear this, you can bet I will definitely be shaving the back of my neck, and I highly recommend you do the same. Okay, I'm definitely going to need to get some styling aid here, so I'll be right back. Before I show you what this looks like from all sides, I do want to sort of get this sort of tame here, work with it just a tiny little bit. I think I'm going to probably want this over here. And if I can't get it to cooperate with me with product, and just kind of getting it warmed up and out of the box, then I will use a little bit of heat to it. Very seldom do I ever have to do that. I generally can get it to work, and then every single time I put it on, it behaves a little better and better. But on those instances where it's just really fighting me, and the box hair is to the point where should I wash it? I will try everything else before I decide maybe I need to just wash it and let it dry naturally like you should with these fibers and see if I have better luck. Hardly ever have to do that. But this one came out with some box hair for sure. Now, as you know, I do like to pull out a little of my own hair. It's way too long right now to do it with a short style like this, so I won't be doing it. I might be able to get away with, not really. But if I were to wear this, I would take out what I've done this. I do this a lot, actually. I'll take out what I normally would take out, which is very little, and then I would literally just sort of cut it to work, because I do like taking out just the littlest bit of my own hair, and I do that a lot. Plus, this style is going to be fun to have fun with, actually, styling wise. So I will be definitely wanting to put product in this for sure. I mean, the flyaways alone are a little insane, so I would definitely have to deal with that. I'm trying to activate the tiny little bit of permatease that is in this wig, which is mostly kind of right around that left side mono part. Just because a style like this, I do like it to kind of lift, and I like to have fun with it, kind of doing that. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So I have my Style and Hold Hairspray by Beauty Mark. I have my Reshaper by Sebastian. Again, gonna say this, I say this every time, your own discretion on this, because this is a human hair hairspray, and manufacturers do not recommend that you use them on these fibers. It's mostly the alcohol content, which is very drying in general, but especially to these fibers. So You can look and see if you can find one that you like that has no alcohol in it. They do exist out there. I just have always used this, and I haven't seen any ramifications or anything bad happen to them by using a little of this. I use this as my styling agent, kind of my styling spray. I work with it a lot more with this, and then I've used this more as like a finishing spray. Also gonna dip into the Jon Renau Peace Out. This is a sculpting cream. You wanna go light with this, but I'm thinking gonna probably wanna get into that as well. You know I love to style wigs. Some wigs don't take much and I'm happy. Other ones, I need to do something here. So we're gonna do something here. Just trying to kind of figure out what the heck that piece wants to do. What does that piece want to do? I don't know. We're just gonna, I guess. All right, I'm gonna go right into the Peace Out cream. This is the length. This is the kind of cut. This is where this product here really can help you out. This particular brand, I love it. It's very waxy, not overly creamy at all. It's really just a hard wax is what it is. And I love that. So I'm very partial to this particular one, the Jon Renau brand. Very waxy, very dry. You literally use it as like it's named appropriately. It's a piecing cream. Peace out. I mean, good job marketing. But really that's what you're doing with a cream like this is you can literally piece out a style. You can really kind of tame even some of those flyaways just using it, but I don't like to use it particularly for that. I like to use it as a piecing cream. So just kind of think of it as that, because that's ultimately kind of what it is. This is the heaviest styling product that you're going to have in your arsenal. So it is going to definitely weigh the fibers down, and I'm okay with that. I need it to do that for me, actually. So I use it sparingly, and I use it specifically for a purpose. I don't just kind of go in willy-nilly with it, and you do not need much at all. You'll gum it up pretty quickly is what you'll do. I'm going to go in now with the kind of lightweight aerosol hairspray here. This is my own hair peeking out here. Here's the actual edge of the wig. So I'm going to want to sort of do an illusion. It doesn't have to be perfect. You do not have to make a perfect match with the color. It's just to give a better illusion of that is my own hairline. So I'm going to use my fill-in powder. I'll put the link to this also down below. It is in dark brown. It's just a powder. Comes with a stippling brush. It is a root powder. You get it like at Ulta where they sell hair color. And I am gonna just lift up. I am gonna see if I can just pull out a little of my own hair here. Don't have much. And then I'm gonna do it right on the skin and bring it out even right directly on the hair. Can't pull out a whole lot because my own hair is quite a bit longer than this, but just enough of little sideburn area is fine. And so that's just really all you really need. Take your finger, blur those edges. And what you've done is you've just created just an illusion. I mean, this is how I would feel comfortable wearing this. Just really want to have this hit my chin for some reason. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do a spin. Just keep in mind, I do need to shave the nape of my own neck here to give this a beautiful, clean look, to take advantage of this gorgeous cut. Yeah, this would also, I'll be right back. I want to get a couple little things to show you how fun a style like this is to style. So I'll be right back. Square band headbands. If you are a wig wearer, definitely got to get yourself some of these. Not only are they an amazing company, they're kind, they're helpful. So I encourage you to check out their website, squarebands.com, I believe, but I'll put the link down below. They have lots of different patterns, and my favorite just happens to be doing some bling, and black and tortoise is actually, the tortoiseshell one are my favorites. You can definitely do this. I'll show you how I probably would go about it. You style it and you put that initial product in, you put a little piece out cream, you do a little hairspray, it's in there. And so the next time you do it, you don't have to go through so much to get it to do what you want it to do, because it's in there. You know, you don't shampoo your wigs every single time you wear it. You know, I'm gonna have to try to tuck both sides, I think. Because I love sort of that messy but controlled mess, you know? Not like you just woke up out of bed, but just, I don't know. That's why I love Ignite so much. And this one is equally as fun, I think, when it comes to that. We'll see how this one does right out of the box. So now this one has a full monofilament top, can part it anywhere in here. We still have the gorgeous temple to temple lace front, the machine wefting, the same sort of silicone sort of texture on each of these little dealios. Extended nape, same thing, the same as the other one too. I don't think I mentioned, but these little pull tabs are the Velcro, same with the other. Again, velvet line ear tabs. The only difference in this is the full monofilament top. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. Again, running my fingers through this is gorgeous. Wow. This is really pretty. I mean, there's still a little box hair in here. You know, this is a crimped end, probably the way that it was laying in the box. Just gonna bring it back just the littlest bit. Okay, let me go ahead and comb through this. Okay, gonna do a spin now. So it looks one length, but it actually isn't. We do have some layering in here. This does not go all the way to the bottom. So that means we're gonna have a little movement in here, which is nice. I'm just gonna kind of see what we can do if it's gonna fight me too terribly if I were to take this over to a different area to part it. This, I might, if this doesn't take care of itself just by being out of the box, it might need to be coaxed a little with some heat. Not a straightener or even a curling iron, maybe just a hot air brush, you know, just very gentle heat just to kind of get this to stop really doing that. So we have those layers, right? Don't be afraid to work with those layers, you know, kind of lift them up and engage them in your style because they're there. And you certainly can play with that and lift them and take advantage of this gorgeous cut that they have going here. Got a little box hair kind of here in the crown. As you can see, it kind of wants to go this way where it came, kind of in the box. Little heat again, little bit of that sort of blow dry brush will help to lift it off the cap as well as direct it kind of more where I would want it to go. And I'll put the link to the blow dry brush. It's a round brush that has plastic head to it. It's not like a ceramic or metal or anything that would get way too hot, even for a heat-friendly fiber like this. I definitely recommend having one of those in your arsenal, just like I would recommend a good hairspray for synthetic fibers, some accessories, and perhaps a styling cream. I do like a hard wax. That's why I love this one. And you just will have all of these. So depending on what you are wanting to achieve, you have it right there. And if you're fighting with it, because box hair is just a wild thing in that particular style, you have everything at your fingertips to deal with that. You don't have to panic. Box hair is a thing and it happens a lot. It just does. So this is Let's Rendezvous in shade of Cappuccino, Raquel Welch. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful. There's one more style in this new launch that just came out. It is a longer style, and I cannot wait to get my hands on that one. When I do, I'm gonna go ahead and show you that one as well. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.